Hello everyone, welcome to the physics classes by Poonam Taneja. Up to now I have covered the content image formation by convex as well as concave lens. In my today's video I will teach you how to distinguish between these two types of lens, whether the given lens is a convex lens or it is a concave lens. So as to distinguish between these two lenses, there are two ways. First way is with touching and second way without touching. So question may be how to distinguish between convex and concave lens without touching, or how can you distinguish between convex as well as concave lens with touching. So it is comprising of two different questions. So let's start with touching. As I have told you, convex lens is bulging out in the middle. Bulging out in middle means it is having a bulk in the middle and it is thinner at the edges. But as compared to the convex lens, when I am touching the concave one, it is having depression in the middle, means it is thin in the middle and thick at the edges. But about convex lens, it is thick at the middle and comparatively it is thinner at the edges. So by touching the surfaces of the given lenses, we can distinguish between convex as well as concave lens. So now second way is how to distinguish between convex and concave lens without touching. Without touching, it depends upon the properties of convex and concave lens. Convex lens, when object is placed between optical center and principal focus, it means very near, then image is virtual, erect and enlarged. Enlarged means magnified, larger in size. But comparatively, when concave lens, object placed anywhere, if it is placed at the same position, C and infinity anywhere you can put. If I am placing at the same position, the image is virtual, erect and small. Small means diminished in size. Okay. So when you keep convex lens on the given letter, image will be enlarged. It means size of letter will become enlarged, then the lens is convex one. If size of letter gets diminished, smaller, then considered lens is a concave lens. So without touching also we can distinguish by studying or observing the change in size. If size gets increased, it is convex. If it is smaller, then it will be concave. So in this way we can distinguish between convex and concave lens using two approach, with touching and without touching. So this is all about theoretical section. For studying numerical point of view, numerical conceptual, I am going to teach you about. So next topic is sign convention. Sign convention, we have already done the same topic, but that was for spherical mirror. So it is sign convention for spherical lenses. First one, for lens, whether it is a convex lens or a concave lens, we know this is aperture and this is a line that is passing through lens normal to the surface of a lens, that is principal axis. The point at which aperture and principal axis cut, that is known as optical center, or we may call it center point of a lens is known as optical center. So first is each and every distance measured from optical center. It means all the measurements start from the term that is optical center. C, or we may represent it using the letter O. So by C or O. Second one, for the distance which are perpendicular to the principal axis in upward direction, it will be positive, and for the distance which is perpendicular to the principal axis but downward direction, it will be negative. So if it is perpendicular upward, it will be taken as positive. If it is perpendicular but downward, it will be taken as negative. When an object is located left hand side of the lens, then rays travel in forward direction like this. When we move from optical center in a direction opposite to light incident, it means we have to start from this point, but when we are moving towards left and light is going towards right, it means when we are moving against, or we may call it opposite to direction of light, then it will be taken as negative. And when we are moving along or same direction of light, then it will be taken as positive. So these are 5 sign convention that we have to follow for our numerical solution. Let's revise. Optical center act as a origin, reference point. Distance measurement starts from this point. Perpendicular upward positive, perpendicular downward negative. And if we are moving along the direction, we have to start from C. If we are moving along the direction, it means towards the right, light is also going towards the light. If we are moving along the direction of light, it will be taken as positive. If against or opposite to direction of light, it will be taken as negative. Okay, so keeping these points in mind, we must learn that what is the sign for U. U is object distance. Means what? It's not a new term. You are familiar about U, V, F in our mirror section. So how will you measure U? Let AB is acting as an object starting from C. We have to start from C. When we want to measure object, we have to move along this direction. It means when we are moving along this direction in opposite direction of light, it is taken as negative. So U is negative always. Okay, so U is negative always. Now, what about H? H is height. There are two H. H is height of object and H dash is height of image. What about the height of object? Object is always perpendicular to the principal axis in upward direction. So object height is positive. But image is of two types. It may be real, it may be virtual. If it is real, real is always inverted. If it is virtual, virtual is erect. As real image is inverted, inverted means in downward direction. Being downward, it will be negative. So, height of image for real image or inverted image, it will be negative. For virtual and erect, erect means perpendicular upward, it will be positive. Okay. Now third, V. What is V? Image distance. Image may be real, image may be virtual. V means what? It is image distance. Image may be real, image may be virtual. When image is real, real image will form along right hand side, along this side. So image distance will be positive. But when image is virtual, virtual means not real, it will form along the same direction of the object. It means virtual image is formed here. Okay. So for virtual, we have to start from C, moving in opposite direction, so it will be negative. Okay. So sign convention regarding object, sign convention regarding height, sign convention regarding image distance is over. Now what about F? F is the focal length. For convex, as we have done in mirrors, same here. Convex focal length positive, and for concave focal length negative. Okay. So these are various sign convention that you must follow for numerical purposes. So in short, how can you conclude? U is always negative. H, height of image, positive always. F, focal length, if it is convex, it will be positive. If it is concave, it will be negative. Now, what about V? V is image distance. If image is real, image is real, that is formed along right hand side, it will be positive, and virtual same side of the object, it will be negative. And what about height of image, that is H dash, that is distance of image, and that is height of image. Now if image is real, real image is inverted. Okay, if it is inverted, it will have negative height. If it is virtual, virtual will be erect, it will be have positive sign. So these are sign convention. So as to move towards numerical section, we have done this. So in next video, I will teach you numericals regarding lenses. So be with me in next video. Till then, goodbye.